Hello everyone and welcome to Suburban Stone Age. I'm just about to crest the hill to Minipoi, which I always try to kind of keep my mind open. It's the first time I've been in a little while, don't know what to expect. I have hope that everything looks good. So far so good. Looks like a few motorcycle tracks recently. Nothing too bad. Oh hey, cool! Look, there's quail. Oh, that's so cool. I could tell from the road that, do you see him there? That's awesome. So I could tell from the road that the trailer hadn't been spray painted and it looked like the windows were intact. That's always a great way to start. Also, it looks like it's rained here pretty recently. Also, bye quail. Also a good sign. So good. Okay. Feeling more relaxed. Things are looking good. Let's see what we find. I'm gonna just take a look around here and make sure windows are intact. Yep, looks good. Go and maybe take a look at the dirt here and see if we have signs of vehicles coming and going, which we do. Some of these might be mine. Some of these, I don't know. I can't tell. I'll have to take a look at them later, but regardless, it looks not too bad, and people haven't eroded the berm on the pad too bad either. Although I am noticing here a little bit of cracking, which means the soil is moving. To be expected. We'll talk about that later on a different video. Okay, great. I'm going to get the keys and we're going to go in. Oh, everything looks pretty good, just like I left it. As far as I can tell, the only guests we've had are mice, I think. That guy made it in, couldn't make it out, so I have to look for any holes and just kind of work to fill them in, and also be careful of anything that I leave here that might be chewed up and turn into nesting material. But sorry, little buds, no big deal. I will put them outside for the coyotes to eat. Otherwise, everything looks really good. Whew. Okay, mouse removal complete. I've moved my stuff in for the stay. Checked. I did a critter check overall because I, want to know who's been here. So I looked for critters themselves and also signs of critters, like spider webs. I'm, a little on guard for some black widows, maybe brown recluse or something that might have come in here. But no, everything is great. I'm so happy. So again, more good news. I'm going to settle in here. I've opened everything up, parked the car, I'm airing out the trailer, and I'm going to check on security footage. I left my camera here since my last trip, and I am eager to know what it found. Also, by the way, that's a male house finch, and they're quite bold. He didn't seem to mind that I'm here at all. In fact, he and his female came and checked me out immediately, and even when I was moving, they didn't fly away. They just seemed more curious than anything. Whoop, bye-bye. They are so much more red here than they are at home, so I thought that was really interesting. Also, I wanted to take the opportunity to show you what I'm doing for lighting. Oh, see, it just went off. That's a solar panel. Oop. See, it's got motion sensors. So underneath, on the backside here, is a solar panel, and it's supposed to be for outdoor use. But I let it charge during the day, and then I bring it in, and right now I'm kind of wiring it to the existing lights because there's no battery here, so no electricity at all. But it works, and it goes off to save batteries when I'm quiet for a while, and then if I move, it turns right back on. I really like it. I have another one too as a backup, And then I have a bigger one that I need to mount on the outside of the shed this trip. So I'll show you those two. Oop, there it goes. Watch. See? Works really good. You guys. Sun's gone down. This is the trailer at night. Can you hear the wind? I'm actually getting thrown back and forth in the trailer a little bit. It's exciting. Wind is definitely something you need to reckon with when you're up here. Gotta love the desert. Whew. Good morning, everyone. It's almost 6 a.m. the following morning, and it was a bit of a rough night. Now, I wasn't cold, but the wind was brutal. And it was brutal and didn't stop. So it shook the trailer, it rattled the shed noisily, just made it hard to sleep. So I've learned the wind here, especially in watching security footage, is I already knew this, but I've elevated its status as a force to be reckoned with as like almost godlike. The wind here is so strong and it happens every day. I'd like to find out. I have a grasp of like why I think it happens, but typically it dies down overnight. It did not happen that way tonight or last night. So I'd like to get, come to grips on why that was and have an understanding for that. Because eventually I'm not going to fight the wind at all. I'm going to just work with it somehow and move my spot, build a windbreak. I don't know, something. So yeah, but it's definitely a power. Well, I'm getting dressed for the morning and I noticed someone or something in my shoe in the trailer. So guess who decided to take a little nappy nap? Right in my shoe, dude. Okay, so yeah, he's chilling there right now. I'm gonna go ahead and just escort him outside. I think he's sleeping, because he looks kind of like he's that way. I think I forget what it's called, but sort of like when their body temperature gets low, they go into like a kind of hibernation and they warm up later and just come back to life. So I'm gonna take him outside, and so yeah, this means that, well, this place is wild is what this means, and that's one of its greatest strengths, but it also means that its wildness is leaking into my trailer and sleeping in my shoes, which we got to find a way to kind of maybe exclude that for a little bit. All right, dude, I'm gonna go release you. I'm gonna put you outside. Oh, I guess someone's waking up. Here, let me just sort of dump you out near this bush. So, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Here, let me flip you over. Flip you over. Flip you over. There we go. Okay. And then you I mean, I want to, he's so stinking cute. I want to just cuddle him and warm him up, but I'm not going to do that because, you know, rodents carry, or can carry, hantavirus and all kinds of other stuff, and I think the best bet for this fella here is to put him somewhere where he has a little bit of cover, let him kind of just warm up on his own, so he doesn't get eaten. Come on, baby. Alright, the best I can do. I'm going to make a little windbreak for you. There we go. Cuddle in there. Alright, good luck, dude. Don't get eaten by the bobcat, which I know is hanging out. Whoops, whoops. Oh, don't do that either. Come on, just get in there. Alright. Bye. So check it out, you guys. I found out why the finches were hanging out so frequently. I think they started a nest up in the roof of the shed, which I love. I think that's great. So, yay. Now, it also means that I have to be very conscientious of keeping the trailer door or the screen door closed, but not letting the trailer stay open because birds love to invest. Their nest is right here, so they're going to check everything out anyway, but they love to investigate the open trailer. I find if I leave that door open, they will fly inside and get trapped. So, yeah, gotta be careful of our little friends there. But I think it's great that using this as a place to raise a family. That's awesome. Well, I was able to tie down the shed a little bit, so hopefully it won't be banging quite so much in the wind anymore. And I was able to put a few more fasteners back in. It was astonishing how much the person who tried to disassemble this shed had taken out. So at least next time I come stay, it will be a lot more quiet.